Hello and welcome to another photo editing tutorial. My name is AlexTara, and if you're new to this channel, I post weekly tutorials on photo editing techniques using Photoshop, Affinity Photo, and test other softwares as well. So if you'd like to learn more, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified when I post new videos. If you need more help, please drop me a message in the comments below. Yesterday somebody was asking me how they can crop an image using Affinity Photo. Let me open an image. We're going to open a raw file. Once you open the raw file, in the toolbar you have crop options. Click on this one or hit C from your keyboard, and then you have these options here on top. Let's focus on the cropping, then I will show you what other options are there. So basically you have the presets where you can choose how you want to crop your image by command ratios. For example, I like to crop my landscape images 16:9. If you want to print them, you have photographic paper here, a few sizes, ISO paper, US paper, cinematic ratio. So basically this is going to give you this tight crop here. To be honest, I never used this cinematic ratio. I think it used mostly in videos and I think for video graphs mostly. Then if you are a web designer, you can use screen size ratio as well. So you can create your perfect ratio for your screens. If you don't want to use the presets, you can use the other modes. So you have the unconstrained mode where you can change the pixels. So let's say you want, for I don't know what reason, 1000 by let's say 500 pixels. So this is 1000 by 500. So after that you can make it bigger, smaller, or whatever you want. Original ratio basically is the same ratio as your image, and you can modify it like this with no other possibilities. Then you have custom ratio where you can, let's say 3:1. So this is going to give you that cinematic look, or let's say 2:1 or 1:1. Resample is just going to give you the option to modify again the pixels, and it will take the length and the width of the image. Of course, if you want to modify, I don't know, inches, feet, yards, millimeters, centimeters, you can change the unit from here. If you want to rotate your crop, you can rotate your crop. So for example, from a landscape, you can do a portrait. You have the option as well. Oops. Then you can straighten your image. You can use the levels to click and drop, and let's say if that line was the horizon, you can see it straighten the image. Then you have the overlay grid. You can use the golden spiral, and it's going to give you this point of interest in the golden spiral. You can use the diagonals, the third grid, or none, and that's self-explanatory. And the darken, if this is ticked in, you'll see what you'll cut basically. And that should be it. This is the development part of cropping. Now let's rotate this image, go back to thirds, and I'll show you into Affinity Photo Edit persona how to crop an image. Let's commit this crop, for example, and from here you have a crop in the same toolbar here. Click on the crop and you have the same options. Just for you to know, if you already committed and you open just a JPEG, usually it's going to open in this persona. You can crop your image, commit to it, and of course just export your image. Another way you can do this, it's not literally a cropping, mostly it's an export of a slice. So basically you can slice your image. Let's say you want to export this bit. You can create a slice from the image, but this is not going to give you the same flexibility. You don't have the custom ratios, you just have the pixels that you want to export here. But it's an option as well, so you can export the slices. And that should be it. A quick way to crop your image in Affinity Photo. I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. Hope you find it useful. And again, if you like this kind of videos, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified. Take care.